Hey guys, we got to talk about something. So, I don't know if you guys ever heard of No Compromise Gaming. It's a company that does basically rent-to-own gaming PCs. Now that sounds like a very enticing program. Hey, they offer to basically send you the PC right away. You rent it, you pay X amount of money per month, depending on the build that you choose, or depending on the customization that you choose. And the contract is for X amount of months. I think the X amount of months. I think the last one when I saw it was I think it's 9 months. I think that's the longest they do a contract for. So all that sounds very enticing, right? And before we get started, I just want to let you guys know how I found out about this. I wasn't purposely looking for this. I was watching a video from a channel called Upper Echelon Gaming, I think. I watch his videos sometimes. And I enjoy his videos. Sometimes they're a little too ranty, but I enjoy his videos. And I forget the issue he was talking about, but he was talking about the GeForce Now and how developers are basically scamming people because they don't want their stuff on GeForce Now because they want people to have multiple copies of their games on different platforms. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. As you can see, my dog wanted to see me. But anyways, so back to the issue at hand. Come on, stop. You're ruining my video. Sit down. So back to the issue that I was saying. He was talking about how, developers want their, want people to, or publishers, whatever it was, want, people to own multiple copies of their, of their games. Sorry, I lost my train of thought now because I got the dog. But anyways, so he ended up mentioning No Compromise Gaming, which was basically, if I just wanted to, it's just basically saying it was the same concept, you just own the PC. So I went and checked it out because my brother, who just interrupted my video, is looking to build a new gaming PC. And yeah, he wants to build one. So when I went to No Compromise Gaming, I was like, hey, I gotta show you something. This is something you might be interested in. Since you want to build a PC, you can rent it for, you can rent it, and when you're done paying it, it's yours. So I actually went to the website and did a little bit of digging, and I'm gonna pull this up for you right here, guys. Did a little bit of digging, and this is straight up a scam. I don't care the way you cut it. I don't care what you want to say. If you want instant gratification where you get a PC and then you pay, twice as much of what the parts cost over a period of time, as opposed to waiting, saving the money, and I'm gonna have to let the dog go. Saving the money and just building it yourself for twice the price. It's not even what the build costs. If you're telling me, I would accept it if you're telling me pay an extra $200-300 for this build over XYZ, or $400 for this build over XYZ amount of months. Now the dog left, he wants to go. Give me 1 second. So anyways, if they told me you have to pay X amount over X amount of months, maybe $400, more than what the build cost over X amount of months, then okay, that's something that might sound a little bit reasonable, right? And I understand a lot of people are going to say, well, the company's taking a risk, because what if you stop paying? I'm pretty sure that it's not as simple as that. They're going to have your address. I don't know. It's not like they can just show up at your address and beat you up to get back their stuff. But they're going to have your address. I'm pretty sure there has to be some sort of credit check run. You have to submit some personal information where, if you don't pay, they have your info and they send it to the credit bureaus or whatever. But anyways, the builds, based on what I've seen, cost twice as much as they actually should cost. So look, let's go. Let's go to the website together. I'm gonna go with a gaming desktop, right? So I'm gonna look at the cheapest build, which is okay. So it was this for $154 a month, and we're gonna see for how long. I don't know how long. It's probably gonna be 9 months, right? And we're gonna look at the specs here. So we're gonna zoom in on that. It's kind of too zoomed in now, but let me zoom it out. So it's a mid-tower case. Okay, you could get a mid-tower case depending, I guess. You can get anywhere from $50 for a basic mid-tower case to $100 something. But okay, we're gonna go with that case, and we're gonna end up looking for all these. You know, whatever we choose, we're gonna end up looking for it and see how much it actually costs. Intel Core i3 9100F. And I can tell this computer's trash. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I can tell this computer's trash just based on the fact that it's advertised with Fortnite. So this is probably just to play Fortnite. You're not playing Call of Duty on this. You're not playing, you know, a AAA title. You're not playing anything that's remotely, you know, anything good. You can't play any AAAs. Maybe on the lowest settings, maybe, if that. But with an i3 and a 1660, well, yeah, with a 1660, I can see it. So Intel Core i3, air-cooled CPU, whatever. I don't know how that's I don't know how that's a perk or something you get. I mean, all the whatever. B365 chipset. Now, I'm no genius when it comes to computers, but a B365 chipset isn't. It's not that good. Only 8 gigabytes of RAM, right? Most gaming setups now require for you to have at least 16. I mean, you can go with 8, but you're not with 8. You're not doing anything. Your computer's just gonna be slow. You're bottlenecking yourself by doing 8 gigabytes of DDR4. Not just DDR4 RAM. DDR4 is pretty good. DDR5 obviously is better, but you know, 8 gigabytes of RAM, absolute trash. NVIDIA GTX 1660. It's a decent mid-range for. It's a good price. It costs about $2 something, but we'll see. I don't even know why this is stated in the perks. No M2 solid state. Don't put it on there. Don't put it on there. 500 gigabytes SSD, and that's all you get. No HDD for, you know, mass storage of gaming. 500 watt power supply, I guess, and it comes with Windows 10. So let's go ahead and hit customize. Like I said, we're just gonna do one. So we're gonna go ahead and so they have a minimum right here. They have a minimum of, you can go with the minimum and configure that. You can go with the recommended, which costs $154, which is what we were looking at, and then you have the ultra, which is at $211 a month, right? So let's just go ahead and configure the recommended, right? So let's look at so the case. So the summary, here's the summary. So these are the items that come on the case. So we're gonna look it up, and I'm gonna pull up the calculator, and we're gonna do the math together. All right, of all the prices. I'm gonna put this to the side for now. A Pivia. I don't think I was able to find this one, but we'll look for it. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but we're gonna go ahead and let's see. Is this the one? Yeah, it's the same one. It's just different color, right? So $69.99, $70. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in the calculator and then hit the plus. So that's $70. Intel Core i3. Oops. Intel Core i3 Turbo, 4.2 gigabytes Turbo, whatever. $75. So 75 plus. So we're up to 145 gigabyte. Okay, motherboard. This one goes for $75, as you guys can see right here. 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it's just, I'm pretty sure they just put stock RAM in there. They don't care. 8 gigabytes of DDR4, 288 pin for $33.99. EVGA 1060, 6 gigabytes. DDR5. Oops. This is Ultra Gaming 6. Okay, this is it. All right, so this goes for $240 plus a Samsung Evo 500 gigabytes SSD, $90. So $90 plus Thermaltake Smart White 500. I'm sorry, I want you guys to be able to see that. So alright, so let's see what we have. $49, right? $49 for the Thermaltake plus Microsoft Windows 64-bit. Alright, so Microsoft Windows 10 64-bit. 64-bit price. Professional, genuine for one PC for $60. So that equals to a total of $693. And so now we know what it costs, right? So $693, and let's see how much this comes up to. $154.25 for 9 months. Comes up to $1,388.25. So we do that minus $693, and you're literally paying more than half to own this. You still have to pay in 9 months. You will have to pay an extra $695 for that same build. If you were to save, and I know this video is kind of long, but if you were to save $150 a month for 9 months, you can build the PC of your dreams. You can build a PC that's 3 times, 4 times as good. You can build a high-end PC for $1,400, because that's what it basically comes up to. So why would you even get into this scam? Besides instant gratification, but is it really worth it? Think about it. Once you're done paying this off, are you really gonna feel good just to have a Fortnite playing machine? I mean, if you really wanted this, you don't even have to save for $150 a month for 9 months. You can get this exact same PC for $693, building it yourself. Every time you can, you buy a part. It might take you a couple of months, but hey, you're not getting scammed out of more than twice the price. Was $2 more, so it's twice the price of what it actually costs. I don't even know how there's a market for this. This is a giant scam. I mean, anybody would have been. These companies, honestly, I mean, they gotta think we're stupid. They have to think we're stupid, or they think the general gamer is stupid, or maybe the general gamer is stupid, because this doesn't make sense. Who would go look? Who in the right mind is into PC gaming and knows even remote, like slightly anything about PC gaming, will look at these parts and say, hey, this is a good build for what they're charging me? No one. Hey, look, and I'm not trying to insult people, but there's a market out there for. I mean, you can sell. There are people out there that will pretty much buy anything. I guess if you sell it in the right, if you advertise it the right way, I guess. But these companies are and this is the only company. I tried to look for others, but I couldn't find anything else. But I'm pretty sure there's more than one. This is not. I'm pretty sure No Compromise Gaming is not the only PC company out there, scamming people out of their money for builds, charging twice as much for builds that are absolute garbage. That if you were to actually save that money in the amount of time that it takes for you to pay for this, you would, I mean, you would buy something 3 times as better than this. But that's all I got for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Follow me on social media. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Mixer. I also have a Facebook page. The links are always in the description down below. I would say social media, but I have to get my social media game up. I'm not really on social media too much, even though I do have accounts for Twitter and Instagram. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.